Welcome back. Golden Boy live here on Fox Sports 1. We're in the historic city of Boston, Massachusetts. It's time for the heavyweights. We're inside now, the House of Blues here in the Fenway section of Boston. Alexis Santos taking on Daniel Martz. Daniel Jacobs, walk us through the numbers. What stands out to you?
What stands out to me the most, obviously, is the height. You know, Martz has a large difference in the height, so he's going to have to use that reach advantage that he has in the distance. And he seems to be the bigger puncher and bigger guy as well, so he's going to have to use that to his advantage.
Both fighters are in the ring. Let's get the official introduction. Here's Joe Martinez.
And now, fight fans, we are set to go with our co-feature bout tonight. 8 rounds this scheduled for the vacant Junior NABF Heavyweight Championship. Sanctioned by the NABF, supervisor in attendance is Mike George. Introducing to you first, fighting out of the red corner. Wearing black trunks, he weighed officially 255 pounds. His professional record stands at 10 victories, 1 defeat, 1 draw, with 7 wins coming by way of knockout. Hailing from Clarksburg, West Virginia, here is David the Mountain Martz. And across the ring, his opponent stands in the blue corner. Wearing black trunks, trimmed in red letters, he weighed in 223 pounds. As a professional, in 13 bouts, he is perfect with 13 victories, 11 wins coming by way of knockout. He is the fighting pride of Lawrence, Massachusetts, the undefeated Alexis Santos. Referee in charge of this bout, Leo Gersto.
Okay, gentlemen, we went over the rules in the dressing room, all right? I want a nice, clean fight. Touch him up, back to your corner. Good luck.
You see the tremendous height advantage that Daniel Martz had. There's a reason why they call him the Mountain. This guy's 6'7", almost 6'8". Santos at 6 feet. You heard that crowd. Santos, Lawrence, Massachusetts. Just about 25 minutes here. Boston, he comes right after Martz. Santos made his national television debut right here on Fox Sports 1 in this venue back on St. Patrick's Day. He's got over 200, he said, family and friends here. You fought in Brooklyn at the Barclays. What does that do for you? How much of an advantage is that for him?
It's a major advantage. You know, depending on how mentally strong you are, you know, you can use that to your advantage. And, you know, your crowd and the crowd and your family and friends cheering you on, it just pushes you and drives what little energy you have, and it just brings it out of you.
Martz, see the height advantage there. He says he's going to try to keep Santos off of him with that jab. Santos wants to use his quickness, hand speed.
And that's the fight that Santos is going to have to fight, because this guy is huge compared to Santos. He's going to have to fight on the inside and work that body and bring it back up top with some nice overhand rights or left hooks.
There's a body shot there by Santos. Martz, right to the body. Santos follows it up with a right to the face.
It seems as if he hurt his ankle or something. I don't know what's going on.
Got him off his footing. Santos there. There's a vicious body shot by Martz.
Oh, he's out for blood now, and it seems as if he hurt him.
Santos' right ankle is hurt as he goes down.
Wow.
He hurt his right ankle.
He might have a problem with his ankle. He's gonna have to fight through that, Brian. See what happens.
Minute left in this round, and Martz comes right after him. This would be, what an upset this could turn out to be. And Martz goes right after Santos.
And he's hitting him with some really vicious shots, Brian. He's going to have to hold on soon.
Santos trying to fight with one leg. Under 30 seconds now here in round one. A round that Santos has already gone down. There's an overhand right. You see him grimace.
He's still fighting. He has the heart of a champion, Brian. That's what you want to see from a local guy like this, to give the fans what they need to see. They came to see a fight, and they're getting it tonight.
Under 10 seconds as Martz leans on Santos, and that's the round.
What do you want to do? What? He has nothing on me. Listen to me. All you got to do is bob and flex and weave and come up and hit him with a hook. Come on.
Alexis, the pain's gonna settle in. Can you see the water?
Can't put any weight on your leg?
Alexis.
Gotta play cool with that. Come on.
Let's take a look here, Daniel. And when Santos, as he went in, you saw that left leg kind of buckle, that ankle buckled there.
Right. What he did was he lunged in with a left hook, and it landed wrong on his feet. And once he got hurt, he went down. But now this guy's trying to take advantage of him. Martz is.
In this second round, and we certainly apologize for some of the language you hear, it's boxing. The corner of Santos tried to tell him, hey, stay with it. It'll be interesting to see if Martz, obviously he's coming right after Santos, but leans on him. He's leaning his weight on him.
Right, that's a really veteran move. I want to know just how much can Santos take. It seems as if he's wanting to go down. He doesn't want to fight anymore, but he has the heart of a champion, like I said before, Brian, and he isn't going down.
Martz is an interesting guy. He's out of West Virginia, only 23. No amateur career at all. I mean, he got started in fighting in tough man contests out there in West Virginia. In fact, he was the youngest heavyweight to win the tough man contest at the age of 18. Won it twice in 2009 and 2010.
And you can see how that's working for him here. He's tough as nails. You know, he knows he has the guys hurt, and he has it back off him since.
See Santos waves him in. Is that what he should be doing? He waved Martz in. He said, come on, bring it.
Well, every fighter has their different tactics. His tactics is probably trying to get Martz to punch himself out because he's a bigger guy. And most big guys are known for punching themselves out if they miss. So he's trying to make a miss so that he can capitalize and see if he can get a tired fighter out of there in the later rounds.
Is it to his advantage? It almost seems like he wants to lean on the ring. He doesn't, on the ropes or in the corner. He doesn't want to really come out into the middle of the ring because you got to use that ankle.
Yeah, he has to. It's going to be a little bit more pressure on the ankles if he uses it. As he goes down now, it's just too much pressure on his ankles, Brian.
He waved off the ref as he comes right after Martz.
He's just going to have to play those ropes, Brian. He's going to have to lean on it. Wait, the referee stopped it. We'll see what he has to say.
I'm sure they're going to talk to the doctor and ask him if he's able to go.
It's not looking good, Brian.
Yeah, I think they're going to.
All right, they're going to let it back, Brian. Here we go.
That was very interesting. Santos, you want to talk about guts and tough. Fighting on basically one leg here as he slips and goes down again.
It's very hard for him to put pressure on that leg. To me, it seems like it's almost over. It's just going downhill from here.
You can see the referee consulting there with the commission, with the doctors. And they're going to let him continue here.
He needs to walk, not run, not bob and weave, but just walk away from this guy, because he's not the fastest Martz is. He's not the fastest guy, but he has a lot of power. If Santos can ride the ropes and continue to move in slow, small steps, it wouldn't be much pressure on. Wow. Interesting round, Brian. Very interesting.
You can see his corner, Santos' corner is telling him, you got to stop this. Santos keeps saying, well, no, don't you stop it.
Oh, absolutely not. We work hard for these opportunities. This is his first time having a big event like this. You know, having your crowd here, having your family here. He don't want to have an injury be the reason why he can't continue.
Santos is undefeated. He's 13-0. 11 have come by knockout. We talked about he's got over 200 family and friends. But again, he hurt this ankle in the first round. And take a look at the beginning of the second round. And he really, you can't plant, he had nothing because of that ankle. And as he went down 3 times in this round because of that ankle.
And it's very weird because the ref didn't even call a knockdown for that. Normally that's considered a knockdown.
And Martz right back on him, smothers him, leans his weight on him. Smart thing to do. And if you're Santos, you almost just want to just back into a corner and just try to fight your way there.
Right.
You keep it right there.
Absolutely. You know, old school fighters and old school trainers teach some fighters that you can sit on the ropes and fight off the ropes and fight small, and that's what he's going to have to do if he want any success. He can't put any pressure on that leg, on that ankle, excuse me.
Martz continues to pound the body of Santos. Let's go to our third member of our broadcast team, Jessica Rosales, who's spoken to the doctor. Jess?
Yeah, he explained to me that because this isn't something that's affecting his vision, that he kind of wants to give him the benefit of the doubt, that as long as he can walk on the ankle and hold himself up, he has to let him continue. Now, he said if he does notice that he completely collapses and just cannot put any weight on it, then he'll call it. But for now, he's giving Santos the benefit of the doubt.
Well, the argument is he's done that 3 times in this fight.
Yeah.
He's collapsed.
But as a fighter, that's a good call from a ref. You want a fighter to go out on his, you know, you want a fighter, we work so hard for this opportunity, you want a fighter to go out
on your shield.
On your shield, absolutely.
Once again, the ankle gives Santos some problems. Tonight's CompuBet Stats brought to you by ThrowdownFantasy.com. You can draft fighters, track stats, and win. Obviously, Martz has thrown more punches, landed more, but Santos has the better percentage, believe it or not. But it's Martz who has just dominated this fight only because Santos and that left ankle.
Absolutely. He's definitely taking advantage of the opportunity.
Now, if you're Martz, how do you get to stop this guy? He's fighting one bad wheel. I think that some would say, why hadn't he stopped him by now?
Right, well, Santos is a very good, experienced fighter. You know, he knows what to do in certain situations such as this. It's a lot of pressure on his leg and ankle, but he's fighting through it and he's fighting smart. He's the one, what it seems to me is if he wants him to punch himself out, and that's what I think he's going to do. But Martz has to be smart. He has to place his punches in the right place and just ride it out for the rest of the remaining of the fight.
You can see Santos keeps waving him in.
Yeah.
Under 10 seconds here in round 3. And it's another round where that ankle has plagued Alexis Santos. We'll be back.
We're here in this auto graveyard to
Welcome back. The fight has been stopped. Ankle just too much. And Daniel the Mountain Martz has come into Boston, beat the local favorite, and had himself a mountain of a win. Let's take a look how this went down in the rounds in the ring of Santos.
Alexis, you don't want to let this injury get any worse. Relax.
What a reaction there by Daniel the Mountain Martz. This is a huge upset for him. He comes into Santos's backyard and gets this win.
It's a huge win for Martz. To be able to do something like that in the guy's backyard in the fashion that he did it is an unfortunate situation that, you know, he had to win like this. I'm sure he wouldn't want a victory, but any victory is a good victory. Martz is fought very smart. Santos fought with heart, but his ankle just gave out and he couldn't fight any longer.
Martz trained 7 weeks for this fight and gets himself a big upset. When we come back, we'll get the official time of the stoppage. This is Golden Boy Live on Fox Sports 1. Welcome back to tonight's CompuBox Stats, brought to you by ThrowdownFantasy.com. Draft fighters, track stats, and win. Take a look at the numbers here. It really doesn't tell the story at all. You look at the number of punches landed and thrown in the percentage, obviously in Santos' favor, but he hurt his ankle in that first round. He couldn't do anything. Martz comes up with a huge stoppage. Big upset for him, Dan.
Big upset for him, yeah.
All right, let's get the official time of the stoppage. Here's Joe Martinez.
Ladies and gentlemen, the official time comes at the end of round number 3. The blue corner requests to referee Gerstle to stop the contest. Therefore, your winner declared by TKO victory and new Junior NABF Heavyweight Champion, David the Mountain Martz.
Daniel Martz comes all the way from West Virginia. Started training a year ago with Jack Lowe. Jack Lowe, by the way, turned Kelly Pavlik into a world champion. Learned how to jab, learned how to box from him at the Southside Boxing Gym in Youngstown, Ohio. He comes here and beats Alexis Santos. When we come back, bonus coverage. A couple of more heavyweights. We're in Boston. We'll be back. You're watching Golden Boy Live here on Fox Sports 1.